So what's up, world? How y'all doing? It's been a minute. It's been a minute. Just to bring you guys up to a little bit of speed, what's going on with me. None of your damn business. This is not gonna work. But I feel good. I really do. I feel good. I think I'm at a good place. I think things are getting ready to be on the up and up. A couple of announcements I want to make. I do want to announce before the ending of this this brief here thing that we're going to do. I do want to announce a couple of shows that will be coming to the LA area real soon. Yep, of course. Yours truly. I am working on probably one of the biggest things I've ever, have put my feet in, my hands on, and, so on. But however, I do not like the sound of my voice on camera. as they record me right now. But nevertheless, all jokes aside, there will be a couple of shows coming to LA. There will be a photography showcase again. There are going to be a couple of surprises. There will also be some pretty well-known people that will probably be doing entertainment this year too. Might be a little guy that might be talking to you right now. And just really really excited about life. Another thing too, it looks like I might be entroughing on the world of the MMA. Now, you're looking at me and you're saying, what? Branton Hill? MMA, man? What? Well, fuck, why not? Shit, I have learned to whoop some ass. I am not who you think that I am. Don't walk up on me on the street. That's all I'm going to tell you. But nevertheless, I'm joking. They're really getting on my nerves in here right now. But furthermore, it is cool. Life is really good. I want to talk to you guys about a couple of things in regards to maybe like some current events and this kind of stuff, and see what what you might think. Comments are welcome. I don't care what you say, what you think. But there's a real big topic in our world today about, as far as different alternative lifestyles, being a Mormon, being a racist, being gay, being a polygamist, being the first black president. Yeah, being the first black president. That's one thing I have to get off my chest right now. I am so annoyed by this black president thing because, and the reason why I have to say I'm annoyed by the black president's thing, me being a black man and Hebrew myself, I'll let it be known, yes, I am Hebrew. That the sad thing is that he's not the first black president. No pun intended. But, however, nevertheless, it kind of feels kind of like a comic book in a sense. Some type of, something that's going to come to the big screen eventually. Be like, wow, here, buy this shit. I don't know. I'm just watching. I can't really say I love Obama is because I don't know Obama. In order, love is something that grows over time, and you gotta first come into contact with the person, have conversation with them, dialogue, maybe play on the court with the president. That's why I could never say I didn't like George Bush, because I didn't know George Bush. Now it's a different story when I say I love Michael Jackson, the artist, because I love Michael's music. And It's a difference when I say I love Babyface, because I love the artist Babyface, his production and his ability. And then the guy who's known to be the baddest to me, Prince. When I say I love Prince, I love everything about Prince. And let's not be silly here. I also want to say to you too that getting back to this gay thing, it's all about taxes. At the end of the day, people are going to be able to marry who they want to marry. Just as long as they don't let men start marrying the sheep. Because that's when we're going to really have some issues around here. Don't bother the sheep. But again, as we move right along, I do have to say that I am intrigued at the fact of the place of where we have become in American culture and society. How we move forward? Are we really free? Those are some of the questions I challenge you to ask yourself and see if you can find the answer to that. Another thing too, really, really interesting, since Hollywood has always been in the business of recycling, no pun intended, which they have always been in the business of recycling. They are now have some very stiff competition in regards to when it comes to the recycling business. As you know, we have all these movements about, yo, Branton, what you think about saving the planet and that kind of stuff. I said, I don't have nothing to really say about that. No. Next question. And so I am an automotive guy. Those who know me well know that I love driving cars and racing cars and motorcycles, the whole 9 yards. I don't want to talk about that either. But again, there's some other serious topics and that kind of stuff. I have people come to me all the time. They always say to me, they say, yo, Branton, what do you think about this? And what do you think about that? And all I can think is that I'm like, yo, Holmes, listen to some Una. Take in some Una. Listen to some Rasil Mills out of Brooklyn. Take that in. Rasil is really cool. She's a cool sister from Brooklyn. Good album called The Machine of the Stars. Pretty sure you guys some of y'all out there probably know what I'm talking about. Big shout out to Rasil. That's like, I listened to a song off that album and the joint on there. Just get out of the beat. If you could just kind of extract yourself out of the beat. That song called Hearts on Fire. Whoa. Nothing but the business all day long. Big shout out to Rasil. I love you. It's a very serious time in our world. It's a very serious time in our world. I think you got to love your family. You can't choose your family. You can't have all, the options. You cannot take in everything. And you gotta learn to live. You just can't take life so seriously to the point where you stop living and then you just exist. That's not a way that it's intended. You gotta give up, you gotta remove yourself from the chaos and disorder. That's why I choose to live in places that are not popular. Seriously, I love to live in places where there's small populations, there's not a lot of people running around, Because, you know, a lot of times it's just when you have too many people, you know, I used to be this huge big city guy. I used to love, like, oh, yada, 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 I'm going to New York City on the weekend. Oh, my God, I'm going to Montreal. You know, no. Woo, no. It took me a minute, but I did learn about quality over quantity. You know, I do get that guy who looked the street now for me, who drives the same 911 that he bought back in the 70s. Well, hell, I haven't seen the rest of his garage, but I do see the 911 all the time. But the fact of the matter is this, is that if you can be in 2013 driving a Porsche 911 from 1977, and who am I to say? I don't know. I'm not judging them. I'm just saying that what I see with the naked eye. My whole view of what I'm taking in could be something, of course. Kind of a metaphor, huh? That happens to all of us. And all that I'm saying is that sometimes we just need to really, you know, not really live by sight. Assume things about folks. We're supposed to be good to one another. And yet, we got people out here who talk a good game, but yet and still, when it gets down to it, going to talk to the big dogs and that kind of stuff, they shut down like hammer time in your shoes. You know what I'm talking about. You know who I'm talking to. I could be talking to me. I could be talking directly to you. I ain't judging you. I'm not God. So, but yeah, anyway, moving right along. I have enjoyed this. They say I got like another 2 minutes, but I don't know if I need to really say that much more. But kudos to everyone who treats everyone well, and kudos to those who treat people bad too. Because I always tell people, without a negative, you don't know you got a positive. Without a positive, you don't know you got a negative. So even them two things coexist at the same time. And they actually create movement. Can you believe that? They actually get people to... Have you ever like yelled at somebody and say, I fucking heard you? And they go, what? What did you... Who are you? Who are you talking to? You know, stuff like that. You know, things of that nature. So I challenge all of you. I think I'm a pretty good go-to guy. I think so. I've been told that. I'm not really sure if they're trying to blow my head up. But I will say this. I am getting back into singing. That is what the announcement is. Oh, yes, I'm getting back into singing. Yeah. And doing a little bit of producing as well, too. And I'm really excited about it because it's time for me to do what I do and share with you. And so we're going to get it done. There's a lot of projects that's going on in Zileiohn, the world of Zileiohn. And many of you will never know what that means. Because the source that gave it to me, it never said what it meant either. It just said, spell it this way. It'll stick. That's real talk. I mean, don't ask me. So future interviewers, when you come up and you say, yo, Branton, can we get an interview from you? And you want to know what the company is all about and what it's for and all of this kind of stuff, I'm going to have to say, yo, I got to go to the source. And I got to find out what it meant to be. But I have to say, I'm a little bit excited these days. If you just give me just one moment. I'm going to keep talking, but I'm a little bit excited these days because, you know, I mentioned Prince earlier, and I just love Prince. I really do. I just love Prince. I'm gonna close right now with my boy, because I love this. I love rock and roll. Anybody that really know me know that I'm really biracial. Because I mean, I like white boy music. I like Indian music. I like, Latin jazz, the whole 9 yards. But this is what we're gonna do. And I'm gonna do a tribute to Prince right now.
She believed in fairy tales and princes. He believed the voices coming from his stereo. He believed in rock and roll. She left her past and those lily white fences and headed out to Hollywood in search of her soul. But she had to pay the toll. Yes, she did. They were bound to find each other. He needed proof, she needed a brother. That's when the stars collide. When there's space for what you want, and your heart is open wide. Stripes of the road and learn the meaning of grace. That's when his cup overflowed. And she said, he said, my faith can be from willing, but you know that I'm able. There's some room, I'd like to sit at your table. She said, it's tight, I think I can fit you in. This kind of love don't come from a prayer. Ain't talking rebound, born of despair. Yellow sun rising on their bodies in bed. Two people in love with nothing but the road ahead. Oh yeah. Oh. All right. Yeah. Come on. Let's go. She believed in fairy tales and princes. He believed in jazz, rhythm and blues, and this thing called soul. He believed in rock and roll. Yeah. She wanted to see her name appear on the big screen. He just wanted to hear her scream his name. Can you scream my name? Do you know what I mean? Don't stop, nothing ever comes for scared. Rock and roll doesn't fail. Come on, baby, let's go. despair.
Good night. Thank you for your time.